So repeat offender. And so documenting that in an incident report in response that I can put on the talk page for the Javier Ruiz Sanchez page. And my long-term goal is to get this person's edits deleted from the article, which is possible. So, yeah. And then in addition to that, get them banned from editing the Wikipedia articles I've created and banned from editing the talk pages for the Wikipedia articles I created. So in addition to that one, he also, another one of the 4 pages that I can recall at this moment, that he's vandalized in this that'd be about 31 days time frame, is Louis Burros. So I was going to do an incident report and response on that page as well. The other pages that come to mind are Nicholas Sloman. So Javier Ruiz Sanchez is a Puerto Rican artistic swimmer who used to be a pool swimmer and then transitioned sports. Louis Burros, so number 7 is Louis Burros incident report and response for this vandalizer who went on a vandalizing spree at the end of this year, 2022. He is a British-English pool swimmer. Then other pages this particular user has vandalized include Maximus Williamson, and these are the page articles I've created. So Maximus Williamson, who is an American pool swimmer, and then the other one is Nicholas Sloman, who is an Australian open water and pool swimmer, but more so open water swimmer. And this particular vandalizer has repeatedly attacked Javier Ruiz Sanchez via his Wikipedia page. So he's a repeat offender in terms of the editor, or not he, they are a repeat offender, and they are a repeat offender in the sense of they have attacked multiplicity of my pages, and they have gone after Javier Ruiz Sanchez multiple times. So a repeat offender in terms of number of pages as well as number of times on each page. So a repeat offender in that kind of misconduct needs to be addressed down the road. Bans, permanent and indefinite bans at the least, if not legal action, kind of thing. Especially depending on if it affected the mental health of any of these page subjects, then legal action might. Psychological trauma is real, and restorative justice is often needed, kind of thing. So that's number 7 is the Louis Burros incident report and response, and then number 8 is medalists in diving at the 2022 European Junior Championships on the page. So there's a section for diving on the 2022 European Swimming Championships Wikipedia page. However, it's really the 2022 European Aquatics or Junior Aquatics Championships, and it has like it's the swimming championships and the diving championships, and those aren't the same sport, so technically it's aquatics, but I don't think Europe has the same diligence in naming as South Africa. So South Africa uses the umbrella term aquatics and then breaks the championships down by sport. I don't think Europe does that for their juniors at this point in time. So that's one area where Africa is ahead of Europe. The strategic naming of events. So yeah, so those are my 8 things for January 2022, January 2023. If I get those done, and I'm doing the Tanis diet or Tanis diet with PMS modifications for the first 14 days of 2023. I might celebrate with a burrito from Gorditos in Seattle. That's a place I went growing up with friends. It's a Mexican restaurant, and so I would do a savory eats video for that. I might also, as a form of reward or celebration, use this. It's a Shell gift card I got for Christmas last year that I have not used. And turns out I can actually use it for food in addition to gas. And my parents, because most of the driving I do is like going to the Bothell feed store to get food for the critters, they cover my gas. So I was like, okay, well then what could I spend it on? And I looked it up, and evidently per the Shell website, I can use the gift card for food items from Shell. So I was like, maybe I can do a sweet eats or 2 or get like a $50 haul of candy. No, I'm gonna make sure it works first, but yeah, so that was something I was gonna do. Possibly in January 2023, if I go through like the 4 sweet eats slash savory eats, I really want to. Yeah, so the Gorditos thing would be a savory eats video, and then sweet eats possibly savory too from Shell. But if I zoom through my sweet and savory eats for December 2022, maybe I'll do those this year, and then do something else or do these again in January 2023. I was thinking about it and I was like, well, if I'm ending the Tanis diet in this 2 to 3 weight regulation plan and then just kind of doing whatever for the rest of the year, I get a 20-day, it'd be 12 December to 31 December 2022, where I'm not on a diet or anything. I'm like, it's a lot of days. I might actually get a number of sweet and savory videos, eats videos made. Yeah, but it's kind of a lot for today. But yeah, that's today. Fun day.